Okay, so this is going to be part one of this new motorbike build here. With this particular build, I'm going to be using this bike right here. It's a 1957 Schwinn Spitfire. It's a woman's bike, but the reason why I like this frame and ended up buying it, I got it off Craigslist for a great price. And anyways, the reason why I ended up getting it is because the shape of this frame actually would be perfect for any four-cycle engine or just big motor to fit in, you know, because instead of having like a bar going straight across like that, like a mountain bike, and then, you know, like something going across like that too in the way, this actually would kind of allow an engine to fit perfectly inside of it, with no like space issues or having to cut the frame or anything. So yeah, this bike is pretty vintage actually. It's in great condition for how old it is. And so I'm going to be attaching a 2 horsepower Briggs to it. I have another video I just posted earlier, but it's right here. It already has a clutch on it. That's how I got the motor actually. I just had to oil it, and then it's working just fine now. It runs great and everything. You can check out another video I posted if you want to see it run. But for this motor, this is a 1969 Briggs, so the whole thing is kind of going to be like a vintage setup, you know. It's like looks like a beach cruiser, pretty much is, and so it'll just look really nice when I put this engine on it. So although I haven't really done any modifications to the frame yet, I did build the engine plate right here, which I just welded up. It's not fully finished, but I did the main parts of it. You can see these plates are kind of crooked, but the holes are lined up just to fit perfectly on the Briggs, so it's fine. But basically what I did is I just started by cutting pieces that fit around the width of the engine and then the length too. And then I just, instead of buying like a whole plate, because those are kind of expensive to buy, like a whole plate, like, you know, like one that would cover all this, I just purchased this long piece of this flat stock here, and then just drilled holes and grinded them smooth, and so it fits perfectly. And these are just welded in these places. You can see right there, but it's really the square tubing is welded all the way around. You can see it's 1/2 inch thick, and so yeah, this will be a good engine plate. And basically how I'm going to attach this is just somehow like it'd sit kind of like this, and then just weld it in place right here and right there, and then I'd probably eventually add some supports going from maybe this part of the frame up and connecting to this flat stock here where the engine bolts onto, or just the square tubing itself. But this will keep the engine right in the center, and it kind of goes up to about, once it's welded in, it'll probably go about to here, so it's out of the way with this big seat here. And then I'll probably have foot pegs somewhere up here or maybe back there. And then since this bike is, the engine's only 2 horsepower for it, and it's got a 26-inch wheel, I believe, I'm going to need to gear it down a lot, so I'm going to be using a jack shaft instead of just running a chain right from the sprocket back to the back wheel. I'm going to have a jack shaft probably right here, or maybe inside of this if I can somehow fit it. But yeah, I'll have the jack shaft kind of going like this and then to the back wheel. So yeah, that's just kind of the start of this project. And then once I have more stuff done, I'll upload new videos. Thanks for watching.